also the business of it, right? And I realized in my 2 years now of working at Africa Magic that most of the animosity that people have towards multi-choice, it's because of the lack of understanding of the business aspects, for most of our producers, right? So in the past 2 years, we've had lots of policy changes. We've opened up our doors, and I'm hoping everybody knows this. We've become more accessible to everybody. And for some reason, people still sit and say, oh, Africa Magic has a cabal that they work with. So, yeah. So, we like to break those myths, right? Because sometimes it feels like we're working so hard to let you understand that our doors are open. We have a mandate to build the ecosystem, right? So the money is multi-choice's money to put back into the market. It's not my money. It's not Dr. Tejumola's money. It's multi-choice's money to put back into the market. And as such, we open up the business. We even go as far as saying we have an open door policy. If you need to meet somebody who is the content writer, you can walk into the individual office and you'll be directed adequately. But somehow we still get the same feedback of you having cabal. So I'm going to say this. That while there is a creative aspect of it, there's also a business aspect of it. And the role that the business aspect of it plays is that you must understand the dynamics of business, you must understand the dynamics of operations, you must also understand what the platforms that you are going to talk to needs, right? So you can't create just to create in your own bubble, you must create with the understanding that I need to put this on Africa Magic. I want to put this on Showmax. I want to put this on Netflix. I want to put this on Prime. I want to go to Film One cinemas, right? So one, networking is very important. And there's no how you want to look at it, right? If you don't know the people, you don't know who to talk to about anything. So I can say I've worked at Africa Magic for 2 years, but I can assure you that I don't think anybody in this room knows me. Am I lying? No, just you. and it's not, I don't know Madam Agatha because she knew me prior. I mean, I've worked in media for almost 10 years. But I met her because she understood that she could walk into our office to say, who's the channel head? I want to know who the channel head is. And I was able to meet her. And that's really how simplified our processes have been. Now we've also opened up our acquisitions portal because now we understand that, okay, to open the door, people still don't understand that the door is open. So now we open acquisitions portals for all the channels, right? We don't want hard drives anymore. We want to optimize. We had a malware attack last year that almost destroyed our entire ecosystem, the content hub. So we've opened up a submissions portal. And as of today, those links are getting shared on DGN and AGN. I've been getting feedback that, these messages out that you can submit your content for consideration, review to the portal. And in all of this, I'm still getting a generous chorus in our that there is cabal.
Yes, yes.
So I'm here to say to you that there is no cabal at multi-choice. And I'm going to be very honest with you about that. There is no cabal at multi-choice. We don't have a preference for any producer. The honest truth is, as an organization, if you're putting a lot of millions into content, when you want to create anything, the first thing you're going to do is reach out to people that you know have delivered on the monies you've given them before and delivered on that ROI. We've seen the content. We've given people 500 million naira before and they've gone away and we never got one episode. Yes. So when people antagonize multi-choice, I want you to also understand that multi-choice is a business. And you all have businesses here. And as a business, you must protect your investments, right? So we work with producers. Not only do we work with producers, we work with producers who have track records of delivery. There is no sentiment in business. If I give you a film to commission and you can't deliver on the film, then you want me to give you 13 episode series. I can't do that. It's not my money. I will get fired. And when shit hits the fan, pardon my French, it's going to be a factor of who signed the contract, who brought this producer into the building. So we can sit in a place of, and I wouldn't call it entitlement, because I'm not going to act like multi-choice over the years as it had its issues. Let's not pretend that that's not the case. We know that there have been some problematic people that have been in the building. And if you've taken notes of the past 2 years, there's also been systemic improvements in the course of the 2 years. And we want to keep doing that, which is why we launched a portal 2 days ago, right? So I'm saying it today, that our doors are open, that we are constantly seeking stories because we have a mandate to tell stories, because we have to feed something to our suppliers. And this goes for your Netflixes and your Primes and your Amazons. Because Amazon will go and sign a deal with Implot because they are sure that Implot has shown workings over the years, and if you give them this money and commit them to a 5-year production contract, they will deliver on it. Business is not about sentiments. We continue to work with producers. I think last year we commissioned over 40 new producers that never worked with business. It was very chaotic in terms of quality control and QC, like you said. But we realized that we need to hold more people's hands to get them to work with us, because we can't keep saying, oh, because Rogers always just does a good job, let's go back to Rogers. Or because James Omokwe, we already know that we can go and sleep if we give him money, let's just sleep with him. So last year we started slowly by giving people our movies, which are the smaller budgets, by giving our 13-episode series to new people and seeing if they could deliver on it, because the way you treat the small stuff is how you treat the big stuff. And that's where I'm going to leave it. There's no cabal and multi-choice. Our doors are open. I don't think anybody has approached Mr. Tejman and she says, oh, don't talk to me, get out of my office.
That easily approachable.
That the mandate to the content buyers is there's no cabal. So if somebody is sitting in their small area and saying, oh, we are the ones that buy for multi-choice, give us 100,000 per film so we can take it, that is a big lie. And what we've done systematically is, over the past 2 years, we've broken a lot of ribs and we'll break more. Because some people would come to the business and come with 30 films and say, oh, you used to buy my 30, so take it. No, you know what I did? I reject all 30. So you go and call John Dugbe and tell John Dugbe that I rejected all 30. Because there's no cabal. I'm saying this again. We have an open door policy. Our mandate is to build the film and television ecosystem, which means we are meant to put money in your pocket to produce. I said to people, in fact, your biggest problem should be your negotiation, because some people also don't negotiate. And I don't know why, maybe because, you know, it's a perception of how the business has been done over the years. But I always say this, the quality of your material determines the contracts you are able to get out of the organization. I've had people give me the same feedback at, you know, different speaking engagements I've gone to. And I personally say to them, bring your film, here's my number, I want to see this film. And they bring the film to me. You know what I do? In the same vein, I open another film, and this is not a cinema production. Because sometimes people also will speak from a place of, you know, they don't like me. Meanwhile, you haven't even done your work. I open up a film, and I open up a film. This producer walks into my office, I don't know them from anywhere. I don't need to know you to sign your money, to be honest. I look at the two of them and I say to you, please, by yourself, with your honest, because I want to be honest, with your honest heart, watch your film and watch this film. And then let me know why. And I'm saying this because many people have also come and taken learnings and come back to us with really good material. That I'm the one saying, you know what, I'm going to pay you 4 million for this because you listened and you went to work on it. The first time, and I'm sorry that I'm not doing job, the first time Eddie Watson was producer, he's an actor. We were very terrible. I'll be honest with you. We were very terrible. But you know what I did? I rejected all of them. And I said, I want you to take the learning, go back and improve on the quality. And when you come back, assure you they are going to ensure that you get paid well. There is no sentiment with this thing. And I'm saying it again. I'm here now, you know me now, so I don't have anywhere to run to. There is no sentiment with this thing. If you bring good material, you will get paid. In fact, it is us that will be begging that, okay, yeah, you sure you don't want to collect? Okay, can we stay at 30 million? Is it okay for you? Because your material is already good. But if you don't bring the good material in the first place, you have a mandate to reject it because the channels are aged. And I say something as well. You must understand that it's easy to put multi-choice on a hill and stone multi-choice. It's very convenient. We're shutting down urban. We're not making money. So urban is terminating at the end of the month. So what this means is we only have showcase. You know what that means? It means that you must bring it for you to get chosen. It is not what we want to do, but it's the unfortunate reality of the economy. Everybody needs to scale down to continue to do business. So urban has to go, the entire ecosystem has to go, your entire team has to go. Satellite has to be shut down. We can't afford to keep it open anymore. So I'm saying it now, that if you bring your film now and it gets rejected, you must understand that the competition is high. Because we only have Showcase, we only have Igbo, we only have Hausa, we only have Epic, we only have Yoruba. So do not get offended because now competition is higher. Family, it's always a zero budget channel. So when you bring your content for family and you say, oh, why can't family take it? I have this kids show. And we say to you, it's always been a zero budget channel. In fact, and I like to be very open because I feel like when you're open, you understand sort of where you're coming from a bit more. Family was created primarily for TS3 media sales because lots of client needed content to sit on our platforms. But they did not really fit the DNA of Showcase, they didn't fit the DNA of Urban, they didn't fit the DNA of Igbo or Yoruba Hausa either. So family was created simply to cater to what clients needed. And if you watch family, primarily it's full of client content. It's the honest truth. So when you bring me children's films and I say to you, I genuinely don't have way to put it. I genuinely don't have way to put it. However, some people have also brought films with children that they've done so well that 100% we can pay for it and put it on a Showcase or a Urban. So I'll say this again, I'm going to reiterate. There's no cabal, there's no circus, there's no. The people that were doing that, we've got them, we've sacked so many people. I don't think people understand how much we've talked over people because of this constant feedback that we kept getting of them destroying our image outside. If I didn't hear something, that day, you started your work, we go as far as investigating your bank accounts. So for you to understand that we don't mean business, this is the person that business has been continuing to evolve to literally pull out people that are guilty of this. So there's no cabal, please. There's none.